Trying to figure out how to share the stream, man. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Stream options. Hmm. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. I want to share this. I have no idea how to share it. I apologize for the background noise of the air conditioner, but I don't want to cook, so. Let's see, what's right here? Live control room, huh? Oh no! I hope I didn't break this. Oh crap. Go back, go back. Go back, go back. There we go. Share. Share to Facebook. Okay, I figured it out. So now I can go back up. Okay. So, you guys, let me tell you guys what's been going on. Give you a tour of some stuff. Okay. Let's see. You got me in the corner right there. And then let me show you guys what I have acquired. If you have been watching my stream or my videos, you've probably seen a crap ton of little Sal's little GB Moto pocket dirt bike. Sorry. But what you haven't seen is my dirt bike. So let's go. I'll show you what my dirt bike looks like. Bikes by sizes, adult size pit bikes, this guy right here. This is what I bought so I could learn how to ride a motorcycle. Tao 125cc DB 27 4-speed manual transmission pit dirt bike. It says $618.95, but if you look down here, it says plus $199.95 flat rate shipping. The one I got, it looks just like this one. Oh, this one's white. I got. Ooh, that's slick. I wanted an all black one like this guy. But what I got sent was black and orange one. Do they even have the black and orange one up here? That's an all orange one. Anyways, I wanted one like this where all the plastics are black. But instead I got black front, orange fender, orange tail. I peeled all the stickers off. It looks pretty sweet. But if I can get plastics for it, man, I'd rather have the whole thing black. Anyways, this little guy was $820 shipped to my house. And they come with the handlebars off, the front wheel off, and the rear shock right there is disconnected. And then like the chain guard was off, so I had to put that on. And then you check all the bolts. The front fender right here, if you guys see the front fender right there, the screws were a little bit on the too long side, so like the fender is on there loose. It feels like it needs some washers on it. I've been riding the hell out of the thing. It is a blast. I sold one of my guitars and basically it paid for the dirt bike. My next purchase might not be from these guys. This is where I ordered from. They never sent me a tracking number for my bike. It just showed up at the house. So I don't know. These guys their warehouse is out of Dallas. So basically, it was supposed to arrive here on the. Well, they're supposed to give me a shipping tracking number for shipping after the 7th business day, but instead it was actually 8 business days that it showed up here. But if you watch, there's a YouTube channel called Moto Cheese, man. He's got like he does a lot of these Chinese bikes, and he does a lot of like he's got a mini truck, a little four-wheel drive mini truck, but he does a lot of these Chinese bikes. If you go look at his channel, he's got one of these RPS Hawks, the 250cc dirt bikes. But if you click on these RPS Hawks, I do believe these are dual sport. So if you scroll down, see it says $1,400. You scroll down, 35.4, 250. Some of these you can actually what does it say right here? Huh. if you look, it's got lights on it, and I do believe, yeah, rack for license plate and stuff. So these guys are actually could be registered as on road. But the RPS Hawk is one. The Hawk Deluxe 250 EFI motorcycle, like this, is the one I was looking at. It's got electronic fuel injection, but see, it says motorcycle instead of Hawk Deluxe. Pretty nice, fuel injected. 250cc 4-stroke air-cooled engine, manual 5-speed transmission, digital meter, double inverted shock, front suspension. It's got the same suspension I think my dirt bike's got. 11.5 horsepower, top speed 68 miles per hour, air-cooled, seat height 36 inches. So it's actually almost 2 inches taller than a dirt bike. Manual transmission, 200cc to 250cc. They don't tell you. I think it's a 233cc. You come down here, it'll tell you. Yeah, multi-port electronic fuel injection. It's got ECM controlled. Max horsepower is 11.5. Electric and kickstart. Right here. This is the kicker though, guys. The dirt bike, I got the maximum load on it was like 220 pounds. I exceed that by probably 100 pounds. This one is max load, it says right here, 330 pounds. So right there, guys, the 330 would mean that I'd be able to ride it no problem. Rider capacity 330 pounds, seat height 36 inches, 5-speed. Lighting is DOT approved. So like this guy is a motorcycle. So like if I was to order this guy, they're selling it for $19.99 or $176 a month with flat rate shipping. So $2,000 delivered to your door. You have a 250cc dual sport. That's basically what that is. I was looking at this guy. These guys are pretty nice. The other company I was actually looking at was CSC Motorcycles. Was these guys. They have a few different choices of. These are all Chinese motorcycles, but they're companies based out of California. So like RX4 City Slicker. This is an electric bike, I believe. Yeah, electric for $2,500. RX3 Adventure bike for $4,000. These are their little cafe racers. The SG 250 for $2,200. Little scooter. These are the ones I was looking at. The CSC TT 250s. They're $2,200, but I think with shipping, they end up being new TT 2050B for black. It's got 229 on it, 16 horsepower. So it's got 5 more horsepower than the other one. Dry weight 309 pounds, width, height 44 inches. 2.9 gallon fuel tank. 300 watt alternator. So this is like a legit bike. $2,200 including shipping. So they actually went down. They were $2,500 including shipping. But it looks like $2,195. So like you can hit buy online. It tells you all the specs. So like height 44, seat height 34 inches. So it's shorter than my dirt bike. Dry weight, fuel tank, fuel delivery, transmission for tire, maximal 330. These guys might be exactly made by the same people that make the Hawk and the other bikes. 16.1 horsepower. Right here. All TT 250s come standard with a 1-year unlimited mileage warranty priced at $2,195. Deposit $500 plus documentation $55. Assembly inspection inbound ocean transport $345. Free shipping to most locations in lower 48. So your bike will arrive fully assembled. Choose your options. You would select black, quantity 1. What is this? CSC Motorcycles does not accept complete payment of motorcycle with credit card. And this is a $500 partial deposit, and I am the customer responsible for the remaining balance. Full payment can be completed by cash, credit card, personal check, bank check, or wire transfer. Please contact blah 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 to arrange final payment. Let's see. I'll tell you what your final price is. It says Enduro. It tells you everything. It tells you like what is a carburetor? Seat height. Anyways, you can add shit to it. Skid plate. See, these guys sell the parts for it. Let's go see how much this thing is. Let's see if it gives me a total. See, it doesn't tell you. Sorry, turds. Oh, anyways, guys, I figured. Ooh, look, it's on the right screen. I got bored, so I did a live stream. Testing stuff out because as I'm sitting here, there's 3 screens. I have a screen on the right, a screen on the top. I'll show you guys. This is the top screen. Here's my right screen. It's got Facebook open. Then I got webcam and top screen. I got just webcam. I should do, let me see, I'll add a scene, webcam and right screen. Webcam and right screen. Hit enter. Of course it's black, I gotta add it, so we'll add. display capture. Display capture 2. Okay. There's the second screen. And yes, I do like anime. Suck it. And then we'll add my video capture device. So add existing webcam. Hit OK. There I am. Let's shrink this sucker to that size, because nobody else will get my ugly mug. And then I have layovers. I don't know where they're at. Let's see. Copy. Add. Paste. Oh, okay, my little thingy. Then go to image 2. Copy. Paste reference. Oh. Just adding all my stuff. Let's see. I don't know why that's not showing up on the. It shows up there. Just top screen. Image 2. We'll copy image 1. Copy. Paste reference. We'll lock all this crap. Sorry guys, I know you don't want to watch me doing this crap. I'm locking everything. Anyways, I guess that's the freaking live stream. Unless, I play a video game or some crap. Your device needs to restart to install updates. Anyways, I guess that's it. Guys, I'm sorry. Live stream's dumb. There's nobody. Like I said, I'm awake, and I figured I'd just do a live stream. So I talked about the motorcycles. Anyways, other crap that's been going on in my life is my old boss had a 1994 Acura Integra sitting in his garage for like 10 years because the clutch was out on it. So he just purchased him and his wife a new Volkswagen. What are they? I don't even know what they're, Jettas or something. The Volkswagen GLI with the turbo. Anyways, he bought him a black one and her a white one. So they have an old PT Cruiser an old Prius, and then they had the Acura parked in the garage. So the Prius had been sitting in the garage, and the batteries went dead on it, so they ended up having to move that, get it towed to the Toyota dealership so they could get it running. And then the Acura, it's been sitting with a broken clutch for 10 years. Well, he was nice enough to gift me the Acura, even though it was broken. That way, Sarah, my oldest daughter, whenever she gets ready to drive, I can teach her how to drive stick shift, and that'll be her car. Which is awesome because it's like a little car. Like, I barely fit in it. It's like a little go-kart. The only downfall is because the thing was setting so long, I pulled all the spark plugs out and squirted transmission fluid in the cylinders and let them set all day. And before I went to try to turn it over, that way if the rings were stuck, I wouldn't break any oil rings or anything. Anyways, we jumped it off, and it turned over just fine, but wouldn't start. So before I worked on anything, I wanted to make sure the motor was okay. So my dad pulled the intake off and went ahead and squirted gas in there, and it cranked over. And as long as you kept squirting gas in there, it would run. I put $10 worth of gas in it, so like 4 gallons of gas in the gas tank. Fuel pump stopped priming, and the sending unit doesn't show any fuel, so neither of those are working. I tested. Me and little Sal unplugged the sending unit because it's easier to get to because it's in the trunk. So you just move the carpet, and there's an access panel with like 3 screws. You pop that off, and I unplugged it, and I stuck a paperclip in there. There's 3 plugs. There's a ground, there's a 12 volts, and then there's the signal wire, which is for the sending unit, which is like a 6 volt reference. So what it does is it sends power to the sending unit, and it works like a resistor. So it uses between 12 and 6 volts worth of signal for the sending unit. You know, the little arm that's got a little swiper. And then I got a paper clip, and I plugged it in from the ground to the 6 volt reference. And if you do that, it's just kind of a short to ground. The fuel gauge should go all the way to full. It did. That means that there's nothing electrical wrong with anything. That means the sending unit is bad. So I'm just assuming since it's set for 10 years, a lot of the crap on it's no good. It needs a new battery, which is $150. It needs a fuel pump, which is like $150. It needs a sending unit, which is like $150. I'm not sure if it needs a main relay fuse. The main relay fuse is $50. It needs a clutch master cylinder and a slave cylinder, which is the master cylinder is about $30 and the slave cylinder is about $13. But then the cable, the line, it's got a metal line that goes from the clutch master cylinder to the slave cylinder that actually pushes on the forks for the throwout bearing, the thrust bearing for the to engage the and disengage the clutch. That line is rubber, and I'm pretty sure it's real old. So a steel braided line for me to run a new steel braided line from the clutch master cylinder to over there is $20 for the line. So when you add that up, it's like $600 or something. Somewhere around $500-600 just to get it running. That's not including the clutch. The clutch, if I have somebody else do it, is about $1,300 for them to install it. $1,300 to $1,500 depending on what shop I take it to. If I install it, a stage 2 clutch is $150, but I have to jack the car up, take a bunch of shit apart, take the transmission off. The easiest way to do it is to pull the engine out to the top and change it out that way. Okay, so it's a project car. The car is worth, on Kelly Blue Book, it was worth about $1,490. So me getting the mechanic to fix it would exceed its value. But the car's only got 74,000 miles on it. So the motor's probably got another 200,000 miles to go. So it's worth me fixing. I mean, he gave me the car. So I have that parked out in the driveway. The school crap's been killing me. Anyways, okay. Done doing the live stream, guys. As always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. I'll be posting videos more often. Hopefully, I am super tired. I have to get up at 5. It's 2 in the morning. I have to get up in 3 hours and drive the kid to band. And then I gotta come back and wait till the other kids go to school and drive them to school. And then my day starts. Anyways, guys, much love. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, all that good fancy crap. And leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next video.